Hands are folded. Here my books got once. Here my books got twice. Here my books got 3 times. Nice. Hold your hands nice and tight. Tracking up here. Don't touch your pencil. Make sure you have nothing in your hands. Looking at me. Mr. Arthur, you go and just see if you can cover that up. Scholars, I am actually taking a video to show how awesome spelling is. If you want to wave right now to it, you can wave before it goes goodbye. Say bye, camera. Bye, camera. Hold your hands and track me in 3, 2, 1. Missing one scholar in the second row. I'm going to need a lot of help today. I wonder who's here to help me. Missing one scholar in the back row. So all the way up. Thank you so much. Today we're going to keep talking about shapes. We're going to keep talking about shapes. We're going to be talking about a very special word. The word is compose. When I compose, that means I put shapes together. Watch me. Compose goes like this. Compose. Your turn. Compose. One more time. Compose. Yeah, compose is when we take shapes, we put them together. Put them back up here for our game today. This game is going to be a lot of fun. It's called composing shapes. Composing. The first thing we're going to do is we have to read directions. Every single scholar is going to get a packet that looks like this. And each question has directions. Has? This is hard to see, but in a second you'll see it. Right now, I'm going to read the directions hands folded. It says, use 3 triangles to make 1 trapezoid. My next direction says, get shapes. So I have some shapes and they're in my baggie. What shape should I take out? Let me read the direction again. Use 3 triangles to make 1 trapezoid. What shape should I get out? Aria, right? Araya. Track Araya. Araya, what shape should I get out? A triangle. How many triangles? 3. I need to get out 3 triangles. Say, nice job, Araya. Nice job, Araya. Now, the next thing that it says to do is it says, make the new shape. Listen again. Listen to what it says. It says, use 3 triangles to make 1 trapezoid. How am I going to make the new shape? How am I going to make the new shape? Here. Thank you so much. How am I going to make the new shape? Turn and tell your partner, how am I going to make the new shape? Oh, I love that almost everyone stopped talking. This time I'm going to try it again, but I want to see all legs forward and Amir, all hands folded when I do it. Act like you're talking. Look. Just like that. I want to start with Taraja, or Taraji. Sorry, I just missed your name, Taraji. Taraja. Thank you. Taraja. What were you saying I need to do to make these shapes? Tracking Taraja. So she says I need to put them together. Watch me. Here I go. It says use 3 triangles to make 1 trapezoid. Okay. I put them together. Does that look good? So what do I need to do? I put them together. Who can be even more specific? Track Dominic in the back. Track me. Your guys' heads are slow. Track Dominic. Dominic, what do I need to do?
You need to put the other triangles in the middle one and on the beside of them.
So I need to put it right beside. Yeah, scholars, that's exactly right. I need to put it right beside. So I'm going to put them right beside each other. And I know that one of the strategies I can use to make my new shapes, we're not going to say right beside. Instead, we're going to say line up the shapes. We need to line up. Line up. And we can't leave any gaps. So when I have a shape, for instance, I can have a triangle, and I'm going to put another triangle right beside. I need to line them up. Okay, I've got these 2 lined up, but this one doesn't fit to make a trapezoid. What do I need to do? This one doesn't fit to make a trapezoid. Track Caden. Caden, what do I need to do?
You got to put the other corner
do I need to do to my shape?
You gotta put the other side on the triangle that has.
So what do I need to do to this shape?
You gotta flip it over.
Oh, Caden says I might need to flip the shape. Say, way to go, Caden.
Way to go,
Caden, you found that sometimes I might have a shape, for instance, but I need to flip it so it fits. The last strategy I want to talk about is kind of like flipping, except sometimes I need to turn the shape. So for instance, if I have a rhombus, I might need to turn it so it goes the other direction. The last thing that I need to do is I need to check my shape. It said use 3 triangles to make 1 trapezoid. Is this a trapezoid now?
Yeah.
How do you know this is a trapezoid? Talk with your partner. How do you know it's a trapezoid?
I know it's a trapezoid. It's 3 sides.
Here, look. Love how sound that was. Let me see a hand. How do I know this is a trapezoid? How do I know it's a trapezoid? Torian, how do you know it's a trapezoid? Oh, when I say track, hands down tracking. Torian, how do you know it's a trapezoid? I know it's a trapezoid because tracking Torian. I know it's a trapezoid. It has 4 sides and 4 corners. What else do I know that makes it a trapezoid? Because squares have, what were you going to say? Torian, finish it up. It has 4 corners and 4 sides. What else makes it a trapezoid? What else makes it a trapezoid? What's your name right there, man? Yeah, what is it? King. Track King. Hands down tracking. Nice tracking, Taraja, sorry. Oh, pause. Someone was talking. Track King silent. Say it again. Put your hands down. Not because it never touched. What if I said this was a square? Why do you know it's not a square? Yes. It has parallel lines. What's your name? Juliana. Juliana, how many parallel lines does it have?
4.
Well, 4 parallel lines would mean they're all 4 together. How many of them are parallel? Count my lines. How many did you count?
2.
Yeah, it has 2 parallel lines. So this is a trapezoid. So I checked it. The last thing is I need to record. Hands down, I need some help. This is really tricky. Today, when you record your shapes, here's what you're going to do. You need to do 1 shape at a time, 1 shape at a time. Watch me. I'm going to put 1 finger down on the shape, and I'm going to draw all the way around it. I might even need to move the shape. So I'm going to draw all the way around it. Then I'm going to put my shapes back, and then I can take away the shape I drew. So now instead of having a triangle, I drew a triangle. Now I need to trace my next shape. I'm going to move this one out of the way. Make sure I get all the way around it. Let me put this shape back, and then I'm going to move it. And then the last step is I'm going to trace the rest of it. What am I doing with my finger to make sure it doesn't move? Torian.
You pin your finger on triangle.
Good. And if I never know if it matches, I can just put my picture right below. So in my blocks, I have 1, 2, 3 triangles. In my picture, I have 1, 2, 3 triangles. Does it match?
Yeah.
Nice. So then I'm going to do it again. In a second, we're going to do some work together. But before I forget, how are we going to make new shapes? What are some of the strategies we're going to use to make new shapes? You can look at the anchor chart if you need to. Talk with your partner. What are some strategies we're going to use? Yeah, what else? Okay, how are we making it? Yeah, but how are we doing it? What am I saying? What are we doing? Yeah, we gotta line that up. And tell me one strategy that we could use. I love that I keep saying the same hands over and over. You got it, buddy? Track Adrian. Adrian, what's one strategy I can use? Take a look at this part right here where we wrote down our strategies. What's one strategy? Go down. Say it again. Yeah, I could flip them. I might have to flip them. What's another strategy I might have to use, Terrence? I need to put them together. We call that line up. Say line up. So I line them up. I flip them. There's one missing. Dominant. Look, I said line up my shapes. I said flip my shapes. What did I miss? Taraji. I gotta turn them. I have to. All right, watch me. Hands folded. Here's what I'm gonna do. Every single scholar is going to get a packet, and we're going to work on some of these together because they can be a little bit hard to read under the document because it's kind of broken. When you get your packet, you're putting your name on it and you're folding your hands. Then me and Mr. Ryder are coming around. Every single person is going to get a set of shapes, but if your hands aren't folding, your name's not on there, we're not going to be able to give it to you. You just have one. I love how silent it is. Pass. You're such a good mind reader, Adrian. Look how you took one and then passed the step. That was awesome. Mr. Ryder, would you be able to start passing out shapes to scholars who have their hands folded or who have their name on their paper? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One extra. I'm going to have them work independent, but there might be a few of them if we don't have enough shapes where they work as one.
I guarantee you, if I don't have 14 bags.
Oh, gosh, okay, never mind. That's 4 compartments. I didn't realize we were only 14 bags. My mistake. Yeah, we're going to put one down for each part. So let's see if we can move a few scholars around. I mean,
Come here, right here.
All right, Mr. Ryder is actually going to put one down for every part. You guys are partners, you guys are partners. For some of these three, what do you typically do?
So I usually have, so for this one, I usually just have a person right next to her.
Whoa, excuse me. I didn't ask for anyone talking. Me and Mr. Ryder are talking, that's it. Everyone else put your hands down. Put your hands down.
I want you to,
You can put two more back there, yeah.
I want you to sit next to Dominic, and Eric's going to sit next to Dakota. And you're going to go back there.
Great, yes, video.
Okay.
We're coming in a second.
She's your partner. Let's get over. Raise your hand if you need shapes. Your group does not have shapes.
Oh, great.
Eric,
you guys are right. All right, if you can hear my voice clap once, hear my voice clap twice, hear my voice clap 3 times. Before I go any further, because there's there's only one bag per partnership, we're going to take turns. We're going to take. Here's what's going to happen. In your partner, look at you and your partner. Raise your hand if you have the longer hair. I didn't say anything. The partner with the longer hair is going to be going first this time. I'll switch it up every time. So pause. Hands down. One partner is going to work on it, and their partner is going to help them and put it on their paper. And then they're going to give it to the other partner. I don't want to hear anyone saying, it's my turn, it's my turn. You have to work together. Work. So I need the partner with the long hair to take the bag right now. 3, 2, yes, you figured it out. You were so patient. 1 and 0. Scholars, we're going to start with the first question again, even though I already did it. When I say go, you have a chance to work. I'm going to set a timer to see, you got it, that's perfect, to see how long we need. The first question says, use 3 triangles to make 1 trapezoid. As soon as the partner with the long hair has it, partner with short hair goes. Long hair goes first. He's long hair. He's long hair. I'm looking for the partners to help. The person with the long hair is making a trapezoid. Oh, now good. Now can you help hold it down so you can trace and then it's your turn? Hey, can you help him hold it down so he can trace? Oh, nice. That's all right. Keep going. Nice. It's good working together. Nice working together. Do you want to do that? Hold it on down and you go on. And then you trace. All right, are you gonna help her hold it down? No.